Very brief.
Two brief ones. First of all, you want to touch on it in your very last part there, but when this happens, ultimately, how do the drivers or whatever pay for this?
That's the tolling opportunity question, right?
Well, I don't know. I mean, you know, I know where I pay for gas. I know I'm paying for electric if I charge it in my house. But when I'm driving down the road and get recharged, who's supplying it and who's paying for it?
So those are the business model questions. You know, again, I'm showing you a snapshot of this. This is the tip of a very deep iceberg. And some of the possibilities are certainly that there's a third party owner operator, maybe some kind of a P3 utility may have an interest in that. The roadway asset may have an interest in that. Maybe it's, like I said, a partnership in combination. You already know, you get a power bill and it tells you how many kilowatt hours you're using. That same power company can track what you're using on the roadway. Either you do vehicle miles traveled, or you actually are tracking power transferred, and that can come in the same bill.
And I think, by the way, what we talked about yesterday about the shift to mileage-based user fees will facilitate that also, particularly by vehicle type. My other little question is, because it's a question I always get when I talk about moving off the gas tax, and I don't know the answer is, okay, well, you know, it's great that we're going to move to electric vehicles. One of the great benefits is greenhouse gas reduction, okay, climate change. But then they ask, yeah, but aren't power plants one of the biggest emitters and problems with climate change? And can the electrical systems or power plants we have today generate the power needed if we wind up with 50% electric vehicles in the future, or is that problem going to increase?
The answer is yes, yes, and yes. We do have the generation capability in this country today to accommodate that ramping up. At 50%, the models suggest that the terawattage production, multi-terawattage production can accommodate that. Yes, it can. Now, the second part of your question again, tell me.
Well, if we have to add capacity to do it, is that going to make the emissions from power plants worse?
Same example as if you don't turn on the light switch in the back of the room and all of a sudden the generator turns on right there. There are efficiencies in the distributed model. And it's no different with electrification of vehicles. A vehicle running on its own, in particular if it's an internal combustion engine, is far less efficient than a nuclear plant, solar farm, wind farm, in my neck of the woods, coal-fired power plant, or even natural gas. Those have much greater efficiencies than the individual vehicles collectively in terms of emissions.
Thank you.
Other questions?
Run short on time, so we'll go. Thank you.